trombone, I think, belongs in the Latin genre. There's so many great salsa bands, and I've always wanted to be in a salsa band. I love the sound of a salsa band. So, also hearing the sound of the two trombones with the Latin rhythms and is a classic Latin sound. And just frankly, the rhythms are just incredible. You know, I don't get to play those kind of rhythms in the New York Philharmonic. So it was an absolute joy to feel the rhythm, and I just love playing this type of music. Well, Mr. Ferro approached me in Italy. We were at the Santa Cecilia Orchestra Hall, and he said, I have a tune that I composed called Caliente. And so I went in a practice room, and put on headphones, and he had a microphone, and I just started recording almost instantaneously. And so the track Caliente actually was recorded in Italy. That's the only track that I recorded not in my own home. So it's kind of an interesting project. I never met any of the rhythm section at all. Caliente down in Italy, then Nicola mixed it, and the tune I think it's just a great tune, and the improvised solo at the end. Yes, I do improvise on this disc, so that's one of the tunes that you'll hear me at the end where I improvise, and it's not my cup of tea, but it works, you know. And from there, I asked Nicola to compose a whole disc of music, and he did that. He sent me all the charts, and then I brought him over from Italy. He brought his recording equipment, and all the rhythm section was recorded in Italy. So, and then I simply put the headphones on, and he put a microphone up in my basement, and that's how we did this record. You know, I don't have a lot of experience with Latin music as a performer, but it's a kind of a funny story. There was a limo driver that used to pick me up to go to the airport, and I go to the airport quite often, and this driver was a real fan of salsa, and you know, so he started playing all this music. I couldn't tell you who these people are, but I just, you know, he said, well, listen to this, listen to that. He must have had 200 songs, you know, on his iPod, and so we went over this, went over that, and every tune had trombones on it. So, you know, Willie Colon, you know, I know that name, and I'm sure he was on a couple of these tracks. And I said, wow, I can do that. And I thought, let's do it. The New York Philharmonic has been on tour to many Latin countries. We've been to Spain, and we've been all over South America, Buenos Aires. And anyway, my experience has always been, I love flamenco. And so if I'm in Spain or Madrid, I always go to a flamenco place and just sit there in awe, listening to the guitar player and all the rhythms that the dancer against the guitar. So it's absolutely fantastic. And you know, anytime you hear Latin music, you just want to dance. And more than any other kind of music, that's you know, that's the kind that I think that if I were going to be a dancer, if you can imagine that, you know, then I would probably want to dance to the Latin beat. Nicola and I have been friends for a long time. Years ago, he approached me with a composition at my seminar, and you know, it's simple music, beautiful music, a beautiful singing tune, and you know, I think the tune that he showed me a long time ago is called Daybreak. And anyway, I just fell in love with his music, and he writes very, very quickly, you know, and he knows exactly how to integrate the trombone into, you know, with his compositions. Being that he's a great trombone player himself, you know, it's kind of a winning combination. If there was something that I had a question about, you know, a rhythm or something, and he explained it very easily. And you know, to be a terrific trombone player and a great composer and also a very good recording engineer, you know, that's rare. And then and to compose everything that quickly was quite amazing. So I'm sure that if I asked him, he could have composed another 17 tunes right off the bat. And so. And also he plays on the disc too. Nicola plays on the disc, and as well as Mr. Markey, and so there's some incredible bass trombone writing. You know, I appear on one track as a bass trombone player, and that was the easy track. But you know, Mr. Markey came in and did all the pyrotechnical work on the bass trombone. Would love to have the general public listen to this music and turn it on and get up and hopefully they will want to dance to it, or just feel the beat and you know, it'll take them to a different place. So you know, my hope is that it'll be inspiring, and also, at least for me, I end up hearing these tunes in my head over and over again. Of course, I've worked on the project, but I think the music is quite infectious, and I think you'll find if you listen to it a few times, you'll want to listen to it more and more and more.